Hey there, welcome to Pokerstars.com. My name is Matt. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through Pokerstars.net. I'm going to be walking you through the lobby, as well as sitting down to play a round of cards, and I'm going to show you how everything works and the options and features that are available to players. So just go ahead and sit back, relax, and we'll go ahead and get started. So here we are in the Pokerstars.net lobby. In the lobby, you're able to control basically everything. You can choose the games you want to play, what stakes. You can set up filters to quickly find the games that you prefer to play. You can also set up all of your table options, how you like your table set up, what types of decks you want to use, auto reload features, and so on. So I'm going to walk you through the basic options here, and the rest you can kind of figure out on your own. These are going to be the most important things that you're going to want to know about the lobby in PokerStars. So we're going to go ahead and look under Request, and under Request you're able to do play money transfers and figure out what tournaments you're registered in and what tables you're waiting on. Under Options, you can take a look at all of your players' notes. I actually don't have any since I don't actually play money games at the moment, but in the real money mode, which is almost identical to the play money features, PokerStars.net to PokerStars.com, you would do the same thing. You can take a look at all the notes that you have on all of your opponents. You can also set up how the lobby is displayed, how your tables are displayed, what seat you prefer to sit in, any hotkey settings, which is a new feature I wasn't aware of until today, auto buy-in, sound settings, and other seat options. Under View is where you're actually able to control how your table is set up and where you can actually save table layouts. And then of course the Help is where you can find out about news, FAQs, and get in touch with PokerStars.net support. Now what you're going to be looking at the most, of course, is what games you want to play. They're all up here at the top, easy to find, so if you want Hold'em cash games, Omaha, Stud, or others generally mixed. So you'll find mixed games, Badoogie, Deuce to 7 single draw, triple draw, and 5-card draw. Then you'll have your tournaments, and underneath the main navigation is where you'll find all the sub games or variations. So in the case of tournaments, you'll have satellites, regional, and private. Sit and goes, you'll have high, medium, and low stakes. Special events, then you'll have, for the sub nav, you'll have the World Cup, PCA, APPT, LAPT, UPT, and so on. And then the home games feature. Running through these is actually really simple. Just take the scroll bar down, and find the stakes that you want to play, and find a table that's open. So we're going to scroll down here, and now we're going to start getting into open tables. And in the lobby, you'll be told everything you need to know. You'll be told the table name, the stakes, the limit, how many players, and how many players max, and then how many players are actually seated. And if there's a wait, like we saw up above, we actually saw right about. Oh, there was a wait. There was a wait a second ago. Here we go. Now we have a wait of 3 players, 5 players, 30 players, which is quite a bit. Quite a wait for a free money game. And then here on the right side you can see all the players that are waiting and that are seated. And of course, if you want to get on the waiting list, you can go ahead and hop on the waiting list here on the bottom. One feature that I particularly like about PokerStars has actually done this real well, in my opinion, better than everyone else, and it's their filter. Their filter is actually really simple to use, and it helps you to quickly find the game that you want to play. When I played on PokerStars.com, I had the filter set up only for the games that I wanted to sign up for, and when you combine it with other software such as Table Ninja, you can quickly register for your games, which means a higher hourly rate because you're not spending all this time in the lobby. So for example, say I wanted to play a sit and go. When we're going to go ahead and find a sit and go for me to play so I can show you all the features there as well. So we're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and look at high. I think I have a buy-in. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't remember how many chips exactly I have, but I think it's like 1,500 play chips or something. So we don't have anything there, so we'll go ahead and go to a low one. And I can actually do most of this here in the sit and go filter. So what I want is a regular or turbo. I want no limit, and I don't want any mixed games. All I want to do is play Hold'em. I just want regular. Six max or up to 10 players is fine. Show all registering. I don't want to show any completed, and I don't want to show any running. I just want to show everything that's registering. That kind of cuts through all this stuff, because if there are games running and there are games completed, it's not like you can play them. So I just cut all those out. You can also put in a min and max buy-in and number of players enrolled or total number of entrants. So this will get the games that I want to play. And of course you can check if there are any other games that you'd like to play. Just go ahead and check them, and that's what will pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way, and you'll see that these are all the games that are available for me to register for. Another neat feature is we go here, we'll go ahead and reset everything. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this way. Another option here is if you know what the game is called. So we know it's a no limit hold'em, 55 buy-in for number of players, 6 max. A lot of times you can just go in here, and if I do this right, you can do, I think, you can actually type in your filter. It's finicky though. So there's actually a way to type this in. And I'm still... Okay, well I might not actually get it for the purpose of this video, but hopefully you get the point. You can actually type it in if you want, and that's the only games that will show up. But I am not apparently getting it. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and filter down the games that I want to play, show you how to do that, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the actually in-game play. So we're going to knock all these out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and I'm actually going to see you guys in the next video once I have a game, once I'm logged for a game and sitting down ready to play. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm seated at a 320 chip play money set and go on Pokerstars.net. I'm actually going to be sitting out so I can actually run through everything without being interrupted. Now to get started, what I'm going to show you guys is most of the features that you're going to be actually using while playing, which includes taking notes, making labels, and doing things like blocking chat and stuff. So as you can see here, I've already got some notes placed, as well as a couple labels. The labels come just as blank templates. You're able to use them however you see fit. Most players I know use green for like fish and red for shark, and then everything kind of goes from there. So orange would be pretty good, yellow would be moderate, etc. But you can set this up however you want, and you can actually rename these as well. So you can edit these players' notes, edit these notes to say or mean whatever you want. So we can do this for fish, and we can do this for shark. And now you know what these mean, and they show that back here in the back end. Now if you want to take a note on a player, it's the same idea. Just go ahead and right click, take a note, and you can put in your note real fast. Shark, real good, tight, plays only good hands. Okay. And then of course you can also block chat bubbles, transfer money, and you can also move where you sit at the table. So say I wanted to sit where the fish is sitting, I would just go ahead and right click, choose sit here. Now other options that you have are more cosmetic, and which includes things like how the table's laid out, the color of the deck, your background, etc. So if you want to choose or create like a different background, we can just do something like right click in the middle of the table and choose the background you would like to use. Now if you don't already have the background installed on your computer, you'll have to do that first, but once it's installed on your computer, then you can adjust your background on the fly. Now if you wanted to adjust things like lobby display, how the table is displayed, mucking options, where you sit, the betting slider, auto top off, sound, etc. You can do all that from here as well. I actually prefer to do it from the lobby just so I'm not trying to do it while I'm playing, but it depends on how many tables you have up at once. You can also choose to tile your tables, which I already have going for me at the moment, or you can choose to cascade your tables. Really simple to use. Most of it I think is self-explanatory. It's kind of intuitive. You can call it intuitive. You can also adjust your lobby theme, remember the table positioning, and do things like detaching the chat, saving layouts. On the right hand here, you have the ability to pick up your email, or have the hand histories emailed to you, check your statistics, and then of course change your deck and theme. So if we want a different deck color, we can do that here. Now the other options that we have here is we go up to the top, we can do the same thing, all the table layouts, and then if you go to the left, you can actually use this to pause or sit out or sit into your games. From here I can actually register for similar tournaments, or I can go ahead and resume the table that I'm sitting out on. This comes in handy when you have multiple tables that you want to sit out, maybe use the bathroom, get a drink of water. You just go up here real fast and click sit out. Now the other options that you might use a little bit are here in the bottom left. It's your chat feature, note option, stats, and information. Go ahead and chat. Notes. The notes that come up are going to be the most recent note taken, so that'll be on the shark here. Of course, you can choose any of the players from the drop-down menu. Stats, it'll tell you how many times you've played, in what position, and information tells you what's going on in the tournament. Your position, the chip stacks and averages, and time bank. So that's basically about it to in-game play. You also have, of course, we also have our options here to check, fold, sit out, and fold to any bet prematurely. So if I wanted to fold before I got here, I can go ahead and click fold. And that's about it to the in-game play to Pokerstars and its software and how you can use it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually finish this game out. I'd like to thank you for watching and stopping by Pokerstop.com. Hopefully this video helped, and thanks again for watching.